Guys, good morning. Hope we're all well. I'm just doing a little live feed on. I'm gonna try and do one every few weeks. Just something that came up yesterday. I'm not sure if you've seen on my excuse me. I'm not sure if you've seen on my Instagram and Facebook that I'm doing 12 workouts to Christmas. So from yesterday all the way up until the 23rd, I'm gonna have one workout every single week. Every single day, all different programs, ranging from leg programs to upper body programs to chest programs to shoulder programs, to glutes programs to abs and core programs. Now I've put that in. I had planned on putting it in anyway, but why I'm coming on just to have a little chat is that the amount of people that messaged me or commented underneath my post yesterday that I said any recommendations or any programs you would like, please post. And a lot of people put up core programs, ab programs, but they all put up tummy programs. And the amount don't think too many guys are going to call their stomach or their abs tummies. So a lot of ladies commented tummy programs. So a lot of people think that for you to get a flat, just pause there for a second, just trying to reconnect. The signal upstairs in the office is not great. So a lot of people, we're back. A lot of people ask for the tummy program. So you might think that, right, okay, because you're looking at losing body fat around the ab area, around the tummy area, that you need to do tummy exercises. It couldn't be further from what you actually should be doing. Number one, tummy exercises are not gonna burn body fat from that area. Okay, no exercise is gonna burn body fat from any area. So if you're looking at losing body fat from the back of your arms, you can do 100,000 million tricep push downs or tricep dips. It's not gonna burn the body fat from that area. Again, you can do a lot of ab exercises, but if you're carrying body fat, all you're doing is strengthening the ab area and to a very, very small effect, building the ab muscle. It takes months, even years, to see any difference in building up the actual thickness or the shape of your abdominal muscles. So what do? Basically what you've got to do is, to get that flat stomach, is, yes, if you want to include, like, the only kind of programs that I would include core and ab exercises in is if someone is very, very low body fat and is really, really trying to improve the shape or the look of their abs, or if someone is looking at improving the core stability for a number of issues, if they have had lower back problems, if they've had surgery on the abdominals, if they're coming back from having a baby, trying to strengthen up the ab area, the pelvic floor, etc., etc. But in any fat loss program, the last thing I would add in is an ab exercise. Okay, a lot of ab exercises that I see people doing, they're lying on the back and they're in this horrible position. The chin is in here, and the lower back is under tension, the neck is under tension. Sit-ups are a complete no-no. There's one actual sit-up which I might record a video of, which is the only one that I would recommend, and it's a very, very specific kind of a form of sit-up. But any other exercise, like lying on your back and crunching up or touching your heels or, doing this kind of movement, is utter bullshit. You're just straining your lower back, you're straining your neck, your abs are not, just because you feel a burn in the abs doesn't actually mean that your abs are actually working. So to take out the ab exercises from a program, I would prefer, if someone said, I want to do 10 or 15 minutes abs, do 10 or 15 minutes HIIT cardio. Much better. You're going to lose a lot more body fat because you're burning a lot more calories. You're spiking your metabolism, so therefore you're going to burn more calories. So the only way you're going to get that flat tummy is by burning more body fat. So if you Keely done it, no problem. So if you're eating too much, you're not going to burn body fat. So what you want to be doing is you want to be burning calories, okay, through cardio. So either steady state, which is the same pace, for long durations, half an hour, 40 minutes, or you want to be doing high intensity interval training. So that might be like 10 to 15 minutes. If you're doing more than 15 minutes of HIIT, or what's called HIIT, it's not HIIT, it's interval training. So I would recommend, especially nowadays, people have not got a massive amount of time, 10 to 12 minutes of HIIT will be 20 to 30 seconds of all-out intensity. So it could be sprinting on the treadmill, could be going on the cross trainer, could be on the rower. Then again, moving the more kind of strongman-based stuff, could be on the battling ropes, the prowler, stuff like that. You're much better off doing that at the end of a session or before a session than trying to focus on ab work, core work. Okay, so I would never include it, as I said, unless you need to build up the strength of your abs. But to try to get a flat tummy, ab exercise will not work. So you'll see in my core program, I have core program on abs and core program is coming on Saturday. So that's part of your 12 workouts of Christmas. You'll see there's no exercise done lying on your back. A lot of the exercises, some are going to be using the TRX suspension straps, some are using your body weight, but it's, I don't like giving specific core programs. Again, if someone's looking to build up their core, I would also include some big exercises like squatting, if you're able to do deadlifts, or even just basically doing exercises standing up, engaging your core. So doing like an overhead press. Thinking of your abs, contract them, core tight, and then boom. That's probably nearly going to work your abs a lot more by doing lying on your back, okay? Because your core doesn't have to work when you're lying on your back because you're on a stable surface, okay? So nothing's going to happen other than this horrible movement. So you probably guessed that I don't like sit-ups or I don't like any of them exercises. They're absolutely pointless. Trying to build up your abs, but for a flat tummy, do not focus on sit-ups, core exercises. Focus on number one is your diet, okay? You can do, as I said, 1,000 sit-ups every single day. If you're not in a calorie deficit, which is burning more calories than you're eating, nothing is going to happen. Yes, you might feel your abs a little bit harder, but if that layer of body fat is over it, nothing's going to happen. Number two then is trying to get into that calorie deficit is making sure you're doing some form of cardio. Walking, running, swimming. As I said, if you're stuck for time, the high intensity interval training is ideal. 10-12 minutes a day, 3 or 4 days a week, enough. You don't have to spend 30-40 minutes. Some people enjoy the low intensity cardio, which is great. Keep doing it. If you're trying to add that into a workout of 45 minutes to an hour, 30, so you're talking 2 hours. If you're going to do, and you'll see on some of my, you can't see over here, I've got them all planned out here. You'll see on some of the programs, yes, they're going to be like an hour. But a lot of my programs I'm going to give out for the 12 days of Christmas are going to be like 30-minute sessions, 40 to 45-minute sessions. You're not going to get long, drawn-out sessions. Yes, they're going to be ideal over the Christmas period, but long term, I find a lot more people have a lot less time. So these programs might really help with the 30 or 40 minutes. But yeah, so just to kind of recap it, if you weren't here at the start, I got a lot of people mailing me or commenting on my post yesterday looking for tummy programs. I'd say 99% of them don't actually want to build up their ab strength or their core strength. Most of them want to lose body fat on the stomach. That's not going to happen. Look after your diet, look after your cardio, and your body fat will drop. Therefore, your tummy will. Okay, so again, I'm just going to end it there. The signal up here is not great. So hopefully you got something out of that, guys. If you didn't want to ask a question here, send a DM into Instagram and I shall answer you back. But keep an eye out every day right up until now, Saturday the 23rd. We've got one program yesterday, another program today. So you will get 12 programs. If there's any program that you're looking for, send it over and I'll do my best to get it out. Have a good day. Thank you.